Hello, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo with Brennan and Misha.
Let's do this.
Hold on. And I want to ask Misha about it, but I won't be too noisy.
That's exactly it. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first door lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I try to escape.
Covering each flaming case.
Covering each flank as I try to escape. I feel offended, outraged. I've been considering it, nevertheless. I'm a bit disturbed that people have made a break for it in the past that they're on their guard. It's okay, they're dead now. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported into a cell.
What's wrong, Hichan? That's right. We're going to play a game of Risk, remember?
I don't know, Misha. This all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. That's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it's just like it would be so plausible. Burp. Getting to the student council room is as simple as 2 corners from where we started. That's it. This makes you guys so on top of me, this seems a little silly.
Is that true, Hichan? Hichan says that when life is threatened, people have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed.
Threatened. Her expression unchanging, Misha signs something amusing mutually to Shizune, who makes a baffled face. Puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself.
Like that.
Yay! They got it right! No, you don't understand. The writers and the artists finally cooperated. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerfully. Stop that. I know you had me, you have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it's quite large. Maybe even a little larger than a classroom. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back. I assume it's Shizune's. There are a few regular desks, and the chairs stacked to one side as well. Extras, perhaps. Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves stacked with old-school records and documents. Not much else. In fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room, though could be a potted plant in here. Joffrey the Tentacle Bush, maybe. But a noticeable thing the room doesn't have is other people. Are we?
No.
What do you mean, no, mortals? Does nobody else come today?
Yeah, that's right.
Before I manage to ask why that's the case, Shizune claps her hands together very energetically.
Hichan, let's play Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. Okay. Do you want to know the rules? We can explain to you while we set everything up.
While Misha is talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it onto the table. There was a mild explosion. This looks interesting. After Misha spends a little too long for her liking running through the basics of a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air. Chisune's aggressiveness is rubbing onto me. I start feeling more competitive than I tend to be when I agreed to this.
And it started cutting my arms to be there too.
We laid out a board game, but this escalated to a martial arts fight. Another nurse said we need exercise, but this may be a bit extreme.
Can't hear at all.
Oh my. The music's very intense. Halfway onto the game, while I try to ponder how to defend against Chisune's assault from 2 fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention.
She's talking like his dad!
Yes, she communicates through trees as well.
Hey Chan, Shisen wants you to know that you're taking too long to make a move. Shisen also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council.
I thought this was a game with no strings attached.
No strings, just microtransactions.
Yes, you gotta pay $5.99 for Thailand. Just the fact that she would dangle over my head doesn't often means that she knows I care about the outcome of this game. No mortals!
Shisen admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator who would spare your people if you agree to join the student council. Ha ha ha!
I yield for no mortal woman. She seems to take this as a compliment. I would expect the student council president to be a little bit more magnanimous.
Magnanimous?
She doesn't seem to know what the word means or how it's signed, so she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for Chisune, who returns signs back to Misha.
But wait, she could spell it.
This usually just sounded out than actually put the sign still, wouldn't it?
What?
I don't know.
Like, you just spell it.
Good point. That correct point. Sharp point. Misha presses her index finger against her temples as if trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. Suddenly, Chisune bursts into a flurry of gestures. Misha looks daunted by the pace of her heated signing and stabs her in the stomach.
Wait, please, slow down, Shichan. Ichan, Shichan says you're going to lose.
Tell her I will crush her empire with a rebellion.
Okay.
That's the spirit. Kill them all. Ah! My face! Her eyes shine with childlike mischief. And Satan.
And whatever that is.
What is that?
It's her mouth melting away.
Yes, is this Indiana Jones?
And she's back. She says you have no chance to if you keep playing like this. No, you won't. I can't remember. Is this actually a thing that makes a difference? Can't remember. Either way, doesn't matter.
Well, we can defend and let them weigh us down. Or we can charge into the battle and die a glorious death. Attack! She is either mocking me or trying to trick me. I have nothing else to lose, yes! So I might as well try. Die! The gods shall sing an anthem for us, and we shall be earned divinity and immortality. Maybe if I spread out my forces and try to control more territories, I can recoup my advantage. Chisune focused on conquering whole nations, so maybe if I can sacrifice hold on continents, I can gain more small countries. That's a bad idea.
She's just going for nations. You could just like cut into her. Just cut into her continents. Just
break her combos.
Yeah, break the
combos.
Yeah.
It's worth a shot. A few turns later, I end up losing the game anyway.
My strategy would have worked better.
We died a glorious death.
Anything you wish to read?
Australia shall rise again. Chisune just took glasses victoriously, allowing herself to tentatively pump a fist in the air in celebration.
I win! Yay!
There's no need to translate it, it was pretty clear, mortals.
Don't look so sad, Hee-chan. You were really giving your best. That's what I thought. Sometimes your best just isn't good enough, though. If anyone knows that, it's me. You did very well for someone who just learned how to play today. Hee-chan, you attacked Iceland and North America at the same time. That's a daring move. Hee-chan is impressed. The mark of great people is that they are daring and that they can follow through. You're already halfway there. Isn't that great, Hee-chan? That isn't enough, though. Just potential isn't enough. There's no point to potential if you don't take the first step, and there's no point to that if you don't keep going. I want to see some more. You're right, Hee-chan, but that's so demanding.
Namisha's
Wah! Wah!
She leaned forward, suddenly looking a lot less playful and a lot more serious person I expected her to be from the start.
I'm confused by your sentence.
Shh. Everyone is.
Hee-chan, would you like to join the student council?
She doesn't waste time, does she? But it's only my second day of school. I'm so hesitant about committing to something so early. I haven't even taken a look at the other clubs yet. But spending time with Shizune Misha doesn't look like something I would hate. I still need more time to think about it before I decide for sure. Maybe I'll get back to Maybe I'll get back to you on Immortals.
Okay, Hee-chan, but I hope you're not just saying that so we don't feel bad.
I will destroy everything you've ever loved, Immortals.
Really?
Yes!
Really?
I'll parade your parents on pikes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Hee-chan, if you're going to say that, you're saying that it is definitely truth, and that there can't be any mistaking it.
Indeed. I should have my revenge for losing at the very least. Shizune smiles in a mischievous way. That feels like twisting a knife in the wound of my loss. I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I spent far longer playing Risk than expected. Sorry, I have to go. My people need me and I must go to the library. Better not be closed, mortals. She scratches her head and gestures at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock on the wall.
It should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Hee-chan. We think the library is open. It's on the second floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is?
No, thank you. I shall have my revenge tomorrow.
Bye-bye!
I shall kill him.
Are we going to meet Yuko? Who knows Yuko?
I know.
That's me. Okay, I got it.
Why are you a dying cat?
Because that's what Yuko is. That's just who Yuko is.
It sounds like you're doing a bloody raven on a cat.
Mm-hmm.
You brutal Viking. One flight of stairs up and I run into problems. The second floor hallway is a carbon copy of the third one. White, of course, and plain like only hallways can be. The only problem is that the library's whereabouts are not easily determined as one would think, mortal. The classrooms are marked with signs stating which class they belong to, but then there's the plethora of other unmarked rooms. The library is one of them, or is it just somewhere down the hallway? I bet on the ladder and chose my direction at random. After I turned around the corner, an unmarked door draws my attention because it's not closed. It's not opened either, though, just barely ajar so that I can see it's open and nothing else.
She's judging him.
Yes, she is. Oh, she's really amazed at that guy drinking his coffee to the right. Delicious coffee. At the very least, it means that someone is inside and I can ask for directions, no matter how embarrassing that is. A shame. I gingerly push on the center of the door with my fingertip, every muscle in my arm ready to pull at it back at a moment's notice.
Who does Lily?
I know I do Ren.
Okay, you did it. I do Yuko, and Hanako, and Misha, and Muto, and you do Hisao, and Shizune,
and Ren,
and In,
and Kenji, and Nurse Guy.
Nurse Guy. So this one's mine, I suppose. But I'm already doing a girly one, just a regular girly one. You need one, unless you're not gonna make it regular girly. Either case, because I am, because I can't think of anything right now.
Just don't make it silly white girl. Just make it actual logical conversation. Make a sophisticated snob. How about that?
Can you do it?
I don't know. You talk sophisticated and snobbish all the time.
I mean, can you? Yeah. Okay. Can you do the voice?
Probably not.
You can try, because I can't think of anything right now.
Sure. The feeling of being an outsider to this school can't be shaken from my mind. So much that I instinctively fear something wrong by the entering. The door slowly creaks as if groaning from a deep sleep through is much easier, other than I anticipated, mortal. Leaning over and poking my head further inside, I gain sight of the room as fast as possible. A meek hello on my lips is quickly snatched away. This is not what I suspected. I mindlessly let the door open to its full extent, taking the side of the solitary figure taking center stage in the otherwise abandoned room. All by myself. The situation steals my voice, leaving me standing in the doorway staring at a beautiful female specimen. Evidently, after taking her time to assess the situation, the girl gently puts down her teacup and pulls out a firearm. Hello, mortal!
I can see what I can do. Hello there. May I help you?
Staring directly in front of herself, the movements of her lips seem to break the silence rather than the words.
Wait, what do I do for Hanako now? I can try to move my tongue more. Give it a different accent. A different accent. I have to get rid of my own accent.
You knew this was happening too.
I completely forgot about Lily. I don't know how.
Exactly. However, it's a soft, measured voice that reminds me of her being separate from the room itself. Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid eyes on, but even among the foreigners I've met, she's strikingly distinct. How dare you speak to me in such tone, mortals? I was just out of place.
Yay! Yay!
The microphone has a wake, and now it has a bow. And now it has none. Hold on.
It's gone bald.
One of these days we're gonna do an IRL. And we're gonna fold it over, so now it's secure. There we go. Then, here we go. Don't worry, one of these days you people will see this bow.
I'm gonna try to keep it on, as long as it doesn't fall off itself and then gets tossed away into corners of the universe.
We now have a bow on the microphone. She takes a moment to formulate a response before speaking. Every action she takes feels carefully choreographed beforehand.
But we have to end it.
Find out how well choreographed next time.
Yes. Thank you so much for watching. Don't thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a dislike, leave a comment of happiness.
Death threat.
And love you, bye bye. And love you, bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.